There are a few things that go into adding teams into Striven. One thing is team types, which we can see here in the company settings. You can find these by going to the company settings, going to the employees section, and then you have teams underneath. When expanding the section, you have custom fields and team types. This is the team types page where you can go ahead and add or edit or even just view your team types. You can see here that I have two team types that I've created. I can edit them by clicking on the name of the team. I can also see how many teams are made up using this type. If I want to add a new type, I can click the blue Add button, and this will take us to the Add Team Type screen. Here I can add the name of the team type in this field. So now I've added a purchasing team. If you want to define a team structure, you can do so by checking off this box. Once you check that off, you can choose to add job titles, and you can add either one or multiple job titles to the team. To do so, I can click the Add Job Title button and choose the job title from the drop-down. So since this is a purchasing team, I'll add a purchasing job title. And how many purchasing members do I want to be on this team? I can choose that here. So I now have 2 members on the purchasing team. And now I can click Save, and now I have a job title on the team. I can also add another job title and do the same exact workflow that I had before. Let's add a service member and choose number 1. So 1 service member on the purchasing team, and I'll click Save. Now that I have my team structure and my team designed, I can click Save and Close, and this will bring me back to the Teams Types list. I can also add custom fields to my teams, and this is the second option underneath the Teams section in the company settings. This will allow you to add any information that you want to capture for your teams that isn't already available. So if I click the plus tool, I can add a new custom field. It's important to note that there are many field types for custom fields. These include alphanumeric, which is an alphabetical and numeric data capture. Integer will put a comma in places like the thousandth place or the millionth place. Decimal field will allow you to do 0.25, 0.5, and so forth. Currency will add a dollar amount on the front of a numeric value. Date and time will provide the user with a calendar and a time icon to select either a calendar date or a time. And then you have them separated here with the date and time fields. You also have a yes, no. An alphanumeric multi-line will allow you to click the enter button to go down to multiple lines. You can also choose a rich editor, and this will help you format and add hyperlinks. You can have an attachment so users can upload documents. And then you have a custom list, so you can actually build a list using customized data. And then you have choose from existing list, and if you choose this option, you can choose from things like the employees list, contacts list, and customer vendors list. You can also choose whether a field is required or encrypted. If something is marked encrypted, you can add an employee, team, job title, or division, and by adding an entity like that, this will allow them to have permission to the encrypted data. Once you have your custom field, you can choose Save and Close, and that will be added, and you can start capturing information for your teams using the custom field. To add a new team into your Striven system, we can go to the Employees tab and click Teams from the drop-down. Here we'll be brought to the Teams list. Here I can see all my teams. I can even see if they're using a type. For instance, the on-site team is using the project type, and I can see exactly how many members are in each team. To add a new team, I can click the Add button. Here I can choose my type of team, so if I want to build my purchasing team, I can do so. And here I can see that I need 2 purchasing members and a service member, and this is defined by my team structure on the team type. So here, let's add a new team called the purchasing team. With this checkbox, I can make them available for task assignment. That means that when I create a task, I can assign the team to the task, if this checkbox is marked on. If it's marked off, I cannot assign the team to a task. So now that I have my team, I can now add employees using these select fields in my job titles. Here I can search and choose an employee. And now I have employees in my team based on the structure that I created before. If the manager has to be somebody different from yourself, you can remove and then choose an employee from the drop-down as well. Now that I have my team, I can click Save and Close, and now I've added my purchasing team to my list of teams, you can see the type listing in the middle column on the list. If I want to edit a team, I can simply click on the team name and I'll be brought to the same list. Here you can see that my purchasing has a green 2 of 2 and my service member has a green 1 of 1. This means that I've added 2 employees with the same job title that I have in my team structure. Now that you have a team added, you can now track their activities in Striven.